One Step Ahead, episode 11 with Adam and Kay. Enjoy.
All right, what is going on there, boys and girls? Welcome on in to another episode of One Step Ahead, and this one's we have a lot to cover today. We have a lot to cover today. A wild, absurd, disastrous, massively profitable week for some and heartbreaking for others, as is Christmas, for everyone, regardless of Madden. But before we dive into all that, you guys know the panel, myself, Mr. iJoebruin, and Mr. Up, and Adam. Joe, buddy, you guys swap sides. Joe beat Adam into the chat.
You did, I know.
First time ever. Joe's on the left side since we got in here early.
Yeah, I did.
But so we'll start off with Joe this week. Joe, how was your Christmas?
My Christmas was good, man. It was, you know what I really liked about Christmas this year was there was some football, man. I didn't have to watch basketball. 3 games of football. Enjoyed it. Enjoyed the Christmas stream. I had, yes, you know, it's for Madden. I'll say this for Madden content creators. Christmas is a very busy day, right? I was swamped. Half my day was content, half my day was with my family. So It was good, man. I enjoyed it. Missed out on maybe a little bit in Madden, but yeah, it was a good day.
Yeah, we'll dive into that for sure. Yeah. Adam, buddy, how was your holiday?
Good, yeah, no. So like we do it pretty big. Like my family is Italian, so Christmas Eve we go to my grandmother's house and we just eat a bunch of seafood and just go kind of crazy with like presents and stuff like that. So that was nice. And then Christmas Day, streamed for a little bit, sat on the error menu screen for 3 hours while I streamed to 1,400 people. Yeah, got the same question over and over and over and over again. And then went to go to my in-laws' house. Missed out on some fun shenanigans that I saw Kay taking part in, but we'll get into that in a bit. But other than that, yeah, like what Joe said, football on, and have to like chill a little bit, which is nice.
Yeah, definitely a low key. I didn't even go anywhere. We had a blizzard here in Buffalo. It started snowing Thursday night, ended on Saturday. Sunday, I snowblowed my driveway, and that took 2.5 hours, which normally takes 45 minutes, as there were 7-foot snow drifts all down my driveway. It was a disaster. I mean, awful, deadly storm. It's been a absolute, like, we got activated. If you guys know I'm in the military, we did get activated because I'm on leave. I'm so grateful my chief let me sit this one out. So I did not have to go spend Christmas picking bodies out of cars on the thruway. So very thankful I got to skip that awful part. Hearts go out to the families who had a terrible Christmas due to this storm. But not to make things sad, let's get back into Madden stuff because that happened. So Saturday or Sunday, man, the morning, I did the same as you, Adam. I was there, sitting there, nothing going on, to a boatload of people. Easiest and hardest streams ever when you literally can't do anything in the game. You just sit there and say the same things over and over and over again for hours and hours and hours. And then the servers did come up finally, and we got in, and it was worse.
It was way
it was worse.
I'd rather have not got in. I'd rather have not got in at that point.
Yes, I was so frustrated. I know. Joe, I don't know if were you on Christmas morning or no?
Yeah, so we'll go through my Christmas morning. So I had a plan, right? I wanted to get on, react to presents for a YouTube video. I want to open like a few of each, just get like, am I actually true? I stayed off social media all morning. I know there were leaks. Screw anyone who actually added me or DM'd me telling me the players, because I wanted to. I made sure, like, I was actually watching Adam for about 45 minutes, just staying off my phone, and I had his chat hidden because I didn't want anyone to say the 95 player print. So in the morning, and I actually got in. Funny thing, I got in like 30 minutes before everyone. I got in. I actually typed in Adam's chat. I don't know, Adam, if you remember. I typed in like, I'm in.
Yeah, and I saw that. Like, there's no way. I thought you were full of crap.
Yeah, I recorded my video. Took like 15 minutes because it was a live reaction. So I've never done that. It was super fast. Just one take, one recording. Uploaded the video, and like people still weren't in. And then we got in, and I actually had a really productive first hour on the slow. I would call it like the 50-second minute market, right? Everyone, if you were on in the morning, cards were only showing up once they hit about the 52nd to 53rd minute mark. Now, you couldn't really snipe on the console. I was having no luck. However, on the companion app, what I was doing was I was refreshing, and you wouldn't actually get the cards that were listed. You would click on the card. If you know on the companion app, you can scroll right. You swipe right on the card.
Oh, yeah.
And it will show all the listings, and it was showing some of the newer listings. I'm not kidding. I went in and I would all you have to do is go. You click once, you click again to buy it, and I was buying like 10 cards at once of stock.
Oh wow! Oh my god!
I spent 10 mil in about an hour. It was actually
Holy crap.
I'm
it was great.
so
I
jealous.
was the first morning I bought 50 stocking stuffers for 85K. I was killing it in the morning. I'm not gonna lie, I did kind of keep this to myself because I knew for me, I go and like I had to go. I left for my relatives around 11 or 12, so I was gone throughout the day. Missed the whole present ordeal, but for the first like 2 hours, since I know that's like the only time I'm gonna be on, like I kind of kept it to myself, and I just I was like panning out for the first hour, just like I was going through Kyle Hamilton, going on there. I'm not kidding. He was like 50K to 75K. Boom, 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 about 15 at a time.
Wow.
Yeah, my command app wouldn't work. Like
it was actually crazy.
Until I got
it was crazy.
To like my in-laws, I was like, oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Crazy.
Yeah. Adam, how was your? Well, you sat there too. Like, what happened? What was your experience when you were finally able to get in?
Same as you. Like, pretty much like just the servers were crazy slow. I pretty much gave up after like I think like 20 minutes of trying. I kept on getting kicked out of the servers every like 3 seconds. Click on anything, you change any kind of menu, it kick you out. Right. And I was like, and then I started like getting worried when some people were saying like they were opening packs. And I'm like, I can't get into my packs right now. I was like, this is Joe's fault. He told me to keep like 999 was the max. I was like, I was gonna stay at 500. I kept going. This is Joe's fault.
Right.
But then no, it just didn't work for me. And then I finally got home after some like panic messages in the Discord. I was like, I'm missing so much right now. But it was my morning. I tried to snipe. I got a few things in the morning for cheap. I was getting like training at like 2.1 or under. Yeah. And then but it was a process. It took like a while to get like one card. So,
right.
Yeah. After, like, other than that, like and I tried to go on the command app, do what like Joe was doing. Like that was like that's always my go-to thing, but I couldn't get on. I said like unavailable for the first couple hours. And I said, heck it, I'm done. I think I rated I think I rated you, right?
I think you did.
You, and then
I was like, great, more angry people. Thanks. Yeah.
I was like, I'm done. I gotta go. I can't even. I shut off Madden and I just finished editing a video, and then I went to my in-laws. I was like, nope.
Right on.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, for the most part, mine was the same. I was, I think in like 90 minutes of getting in, I couldn't even get to my packs. That kept killing me, right? So I gave up. I gave up trying to open to that. So I was like, let me see if I can go to the store. And so we were right. I will say that we were right that on Christmas Day the market tanked and training was at 2. Yeah. That was not a fallacy. That was a legit, because I saw it there, and God, I was trying to buy everything I could. Yeah. But that like 8-minute delay for the servers to what you were seeing on screen was so brutal. Yeah. I think I bought 3 stocking stuffers for like under 80K, and I was like, we're gonna make a killing on this, and sure as shit we did, because today was super profitable for everybody. But I did the same thing. So I think I streamed for 6 hours and bought 3 total cards, and was mad the whole damn time. And then I gave up. Right. And I kept telling people, I'm like, look, if you just can't get it, just quit. I'm like, just stop and go off. Yeah. And then I had my charity event, which is still going on right now, for Make-A-Wish. Shout out to everybody who getting us to $2,820 so far. I came back on at 6 to do. I had my EA stream to do all my giveaways, and then rolling right into the charity event with the Secret Santa raids. I get on at 6. Server's a little bit better. All right, I can get into some stuff. I'm like, all right, I think I can make this work. I get in, I'm like, cool, let's open up some packs, right? Open up. I'm like, okay. I knew my number because I counted the day before. I'm like, I knew I had 9 Tom Brady's. I knew I had 4 Carmichaels, which, by the way, next time any of you idiots give me predictions on what these secret cards are, I'm banning you out of the chat because y'all were all wrong. Every single one of you. I'm so happy. Just take this for note. Just shut up. Don't tell me squat ever again. All of your leaks were all BS, and y'all know it. Real quiet now. Yeah, y'all are real quiet now. So I go, I'm like, all right, cool. So my Tom Brady is Harvest Pack now, right? I'm like, let me just get my limiteds out of the way. I open up my Harvest Pack, and sure as shit, an 84 Harvest comes out, and I'm like, I lost my limiteds. I'm mad now. I'm pissed.
Oh, shoot. Yeah.
I'm pissed. I had no Tom Brady. I was like, where are my limiteds? I'm like, shit. So then I go open up my Legend pack, which should have been my Carmichael's 84 Legend. I'm like, oh my God, I just got screwed out of like 13 limiteds. And I'm like, wait a minute. It's showing I have 200 of these extra large packs that I should only have 3 total of. Let me try this. And sure as shit, first pack, 95 Calvin Johnson. I'm like, oh no. I'm like, I lost 13 limiteds, but gained 292 plus packs. And I'm in the middle of an EA stream. I'm like, I don't know how to react to this. This is broken. I'm trying not to, because if you guys don't know the rule, like you can't talk. One of the stipulations, you don't talk poorly about the company, right? Like that's any job you work for, right? It's hey, if you do this for us, I don't care where you work, you can't talk. I don't care if you work for Amazon or Pepsi or anywhere. You can't. I work for the Air Force. I can't talk shit about the government, or my governor. So I'm doing this and I'm ripping these. This 95, 95, 95, 94, 94. I'm like, oh my god. So I was at 17 million coins on Sunday morning. Right now I'm at 66 million coins, and I have 300 packs left to go. Over 300 packs left to go. And I'm not alone. I'm getting tweets and DMs nonstop of people over 100 million coins already. They are just through the roof. So best issue and worst issue ever for Madden. Biggest screw up ever on a holiday. What did we say? We heard the inside info. There's typically I think 30 server techs on the weekends and 70 during the week. And it was a holiday, and there were two.
Yeah, I think we all got added in that tweet. It was very interesting to see, like, dang, they got basically 70 usually, and there were two people who was like two people that were like hired. They weren't actually normal. Right. They called them in like, we need, they like contracted it out because it was a holiday. I'm like, let's get these guys in. You know what? I'll say they actually didn't like for the. Now, I don't know if they were in charge. See, the thing is, I don't know if they were in charge of like swapping the packs, and I don't know if they were the cause of the huge glitch. But
I don't know.
You know what? I actually will say this: like, I don't think they did a terrible job of managing the service with all the people trying to get in. Like, if it was just two people, man, that shit was probably brutal. So, and you know what? I'll say this. Okay, I tweeted this out. The servers being super slow, like throughout, once everyone was in and it was actually functioning, but it was slow. It wasn't the worst thing in the world because it like elongated the market crash.
Right.
So that we're able to get on. Not necessarily like it wasn't like, oh, you had to be on the first hour in the morning, right? The market crash.
It was all day.
There was opportunities all throughout the day, and I think that was actually really, really cool because I was able to get on stream. I got on at 6, right, 9 p.m. East Coast time.
Right. And
there was still so many sets, and you could still buy training under 4 per. Yeah, by the end of it, like by Monday, it was kind of like, okay, it's back up to 4.5 per. But you had pretty much the entire day of Christmas to buy cheap training, which I thought was actually pretty cool. So
it was
a little bit positive in the negative stuff. So
that's we'll see. So let's address this first before we go into next steps on what we think happens. A lot of questions about make rights. We've even had some in the chat already today. I'll let you guys go ahead and take this one. What do you guys think what do we think could possibly happen make right wise?
I think, well, first of all, they need to, like, those who paid for that present bundle with the extra large and didn't get them, there needs to be something, right? They either have to give them those cards, refund, like there's got to be something, right? For them, like those, like that's guaranteed. If you're missing presents, if you're missing, like, I know people are missing player presents and stuff like that, I feel like that needs to be worked out. That's the number one thing. And then, like, the server stuff, is there really going to be a huge make rate for server stuff?
Right.
Like, have we ever even had that before? Like, make rates for server issues?
I don't know.
Unless you lost something.
Right.
Yeah, I don't.
Which some people
I got all my stuff. I don't expect to make rate. I got all my stuff.
Yeah.
Some people also were saying that they're like, okay, this is one thing that I think people are just wrong about this. I know I asked, and there's some people that definitely lost player presents, but some people are saying like, oh, in the morning, right? Like my presents were wrong. No, they were just mislabeled. You didn't actually lose. Yeah. If you were opening presents in the morning, I don't think you lost anything. The only time you lost anything was when the glitch was happening and it was backwards, and you might have opened what you thought was a player present and it turned into a harvest player. Okay, that's when you lost something. So in my opinion, there will be make rights for the people that lost their player presents, lost their extra large stuff. Don't expect it soon. Remember, EA's out of the office till I believe
next week.
It's probably early next week. It was like Monday, Tuesday. So don't expect make rights to happen anytime soon. If I had to guess, it'd be probably like January, after January 6th when they get the content out and
I
the
feel like
new
they still
content
haven't
stuff.
even like checked who's missing
Yeah,
things
they
yet,
haven't.
right?
I
Right.
doubt they've done
I doubt that they're
a ton
there
of
to do that.
things.
So
Yeah. Well, remember, even before they had said that as they're rolling things out, give it 48 hours for missing stuff to show up. We're just there today, right? But there's
like
also
stuff.
a weird wrinkle. There's a weird wrinkle in this. So, like, I got all these extra packs, right? But because I had opened up 127 Frosty ones, I didn't get legend packs. My legend packs and blitz packs were gone because those were flooded into the extra larges that I opened. So
Those were good too.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like, those
so
were
I'm
good.
like,
Those were really good.
I, what are they gonna? What are they gonna also, after flooding me with 200 extra large, go? Oh, we also didn't give you your blitz packs. Here's those.
Damn, the glitchers.
Right? You know what I mean? So like, how could this? I don't even know, like that, because there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people.
Most complicated make right maybe of all time. Let's put it that way. Don't expect anything soon.
No, if I log in one day and I have 127 legend packs and 100 blitz packs shown in my pack, I'm going to throw up, out of straight guilt, right? Because I'll be at 100 million coins by Monday, and I'm going to throw up if you flood me with 200 extra packs again. Not extra. I didn't get them, right? I didn't get them, right? But some of these guys call them for make rights. Everybody who also got the glitch, right, was fortunate enough to be on, will also get those as well. So you're just gonna get salty again, okay? Just keep that in mind. You're gonna be double mad. So it's gonna be interesting. I think how it goes off. Sorry. So out of the presents that we did open, why don't we talk about what we learned? What was the best pack? What was the worst pack? And what do you guys want to change? How you're going to approach it for Easter this year? And then kind of like notes. I do this every year. Notes from the past to my future self. What do I need to remind myself of next year on January or December 10th when we're prepping for this? Go, hey, idiot, don't forget to do this.
For me, I think there was value in the small and medium still. Not as good as I was hoping for. I did pull like a bunch of like 93 harvest players and like cards.
Lucky.
But honestly, I think I had 300 of each of small and harvest. Okay. And after like opening 10 of them and getting like 10 straight 80s, I did not want to open them anymore.
They were so bored on stream. They were so bored.
I was ready to pay someone to just go on my account to open them because I just hated it so much. But I did, obviously. That would break TOS. Not breaking any of that. But
no, we don't break TOS.
No, we don't break that here. But yeah, no, I think I probably would do the same in terms of getting the small and mediums. Getting those did the best for me. I got lucky on a couple of the lively and some of the large. The lively and lovely. I got lucky on a couple, but then others I got like 89s or like a 90. I was like, well, this was very disappointing. They were like 18,000 training.
Yeah.
I still came out ahead on them, but like I didn't really feel great about it. I don't know about how you guys felt about those, but yeah, I didn't feel amazing about them.
I think we all really played it. It was always keep everything, right? You never really want to favor one present. I think the only present I could have made, like, you can't really favor this present. We kind of knew the Blitz one was going to be good because there's only 89 pluses. But other than that, I think I wouldn't really change anything from what I did personally. I had 120 harvest, like 200-ish small, so I didn't have like as many as Adam, but see, now what I'm doing, I'm making my smallest profit every pack. I'm holding my 80/81s.
Yeah, same.
Not even for this comp pass. I'm actually holding mine for season 3 comp pass. I'm waiting 4 weeks. I'm getting my 5K back. I'm getting my 5K back from each of my 80/81s that I pulled. And I'm using my 82 through 85s for team builders, which if you aren't doing that, do it. Lane Johnson, Nate Davis, they're 250K plus. It will save. You can build team builders so fast in this game. You could liquidate 282s or 85s in about 15 minutes. It's super nice, but presents were maybe the mediums to me maybe were a little bit underwhelming. I don't really know, a tad, because you had to pull an 87 if you wanted to technically break even. And I wasn't going out and pulling 92. I would pull like 192, 93, and 100.
I was disappointed in the team of the week medium present.
It was like, it was like, okay, it was kind of like a break even.
I don't think I got anything over 89 on those team of the week.
I got a 93 Stevie and like a few 92s. And
I was really hoping the Matthew Berry cards would get flooded, but I didn't see many.
Yeah, I
that was
only
my
pulled
hope
I
for
pulled
those.
I pulled Jackson and Kenneth Walker. The largest though were great. The only actually no, scratch that. There was one large that was terrible. I don't know if it was terrible for you guys. The lovely large was awful for me.
Oh,
Awful. I actually lost I
yes,
lost
yes.
Really?
25K training on it. It was a what was it? Was it a 90 overall?
Yeah, I got a
No.
lot of
No,
90s.
89. They're all
It was
89
no,
plus.
it was an
They're
89 plus, but I
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
getting 90s pretty much the
Yeah,
entire
I was
time.
getting a
It was
lot
Yeah.
of blitz 90s.
it was a 90 overall simulator where I lost 4,000 training every 90, and I pulled 194, no 93s, and only out of like 40-ish, I pulled like 10 92s and 25 90s. So I actually lost some training. Lavishes were, I mean, God, that was such a fun present to open.
Yeah.
I pulled what, like bunch of 95s, 94s, 93s. Oh, actually, you know what? Out of the Team League pack, I actually got Kevin Byard LTD.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
That was
nice.
actually pretty nice. Yeah, that was nice. But
I don't think that was
lavishes
supposed to
were amazing. The livelies were better than lovelies for me.
be- yeah,
I was
same.
pulling 92s, 93s out of those. Large normals were, man,
No,
they were
was
okay.
Was that like a legend simulator for you? Because I got a bunch
Yeah,
of
Yes.
it was a bunch of 89s.
Yes,
It was
thank
just
you.
89s
Yeah.
over and
Okay.
over and over again.
I don't
got
want to
so
open them until Saturday just in case. I want to
Like,
say
there's a
because I
lot of
still have a
legends.
bunch left. I want to save the largest all until Saturday.
But I would
There's a
say,
ton
I would
of
say, I
them.
mean, it's weird we're saying this, but the player presents were actually really, really, really good, especially if you sold. Like I sold my Carmichaels probably for an average of 515K, which is
Nice.
way over a 95, even at 6 per
Yes.
be 430. And then I sold my Brady's all for 415. I was only expecting like 350. When I saw they were LTDs, I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna have to quick them all for 350. It's a little bit under what I was hoping to get for them, but those were amazing. Lavish, lively, and Blitz. Blitz was amazing. I pulled what 5 or 6 94s. Those were really good. So I'd say the best presents for me were lavish, lively, Blitz, and I would even count the player presents because I got more value than I thought I was going to get when I saw the
Right.
players.
Yeah, typically we were afraid of those being limiteds of capping out at 400 pretty
Yep,
quick, which
I
they
was
are now,
terrified.
right? They're at
Yep.
440 now, which is fine, but still decent. Whatever, for 95, that's still an okay price. But yeah, no, the harvest I think were the worst. I did like 150 of them. I got like a 90 and that was it. But I got a bunch of 88s. I was able to make a bunch of 90s.
Yeah.
It was actually a deal. Like notes, for me, notes to myself are, even though the team of the week packs weren't very good. Actually, well, I didn't get any. Those are the ones that disappeared for me also.
No, your make rates will come soon.
But
don't
yeah,
worry.
my make rates will show up. But out of the other stuff, looking at the team of the weeks, older guys, like if you got a week 15 92, bro, they were 200K. Like pieces of things went up so high. Like DeMarco Murray was 1 million coins. You could build them for 600K. Like dumb. Just log in. Like okay, I'll just buy these, and I just made 400K literally just by those logging in and buying stuff. If you could get in and buy stuff. Some legend pieces I know skyrocketed. I got, because I had pulled a 95 Bruce Smith, my favorite player. I was like, I got to keep him. That mother effer took like 800K to build up. After getting his 95, I'm like, geez, like his power up was 45,000. His 89 was like 200K. I'm like, this is stupid.
Yo, we also need to talk about like legend power ups because those ones skyrocketed.
Oh, those
Yeah,
guys,
crazy.
dude.
I was pulling them a
Crazy.
bunch from those zero chill packs and literally just like almost paying off some of the packs by just selling my legend power ups.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this is going to be like notes to the future, like come Easter, ultimate legend pieces and power ups might not be a bad idea to flood up on early, right?
Yeah.
So if you're getting them at quick sale value, right? If you're getting at training value for their 87 or whatever their power up's going to be, not the worst idea. You shouldn't get burned out that bad, but definitely a really, really good idea. Even team of the weeks now are still pretty up there.
And you want, I was gonna say, going forward for most market crash, I think now for the rest of MUT into the years, if you do have high end, I mean, I don't know if you guys were, I was on team, don't sell your team for Christmas, especially if you had high end players. For Ghost, I was like, I don't know what to do, because if there is a Ghost present, they will drop, but if there isn't a Ghost present, then they'll go up, and there wasn't, and well, they went up. People were confused, like, oh, why did Ghost go up? It was like, well, everyone's buying back their team. It's the reason LTDs. I don't want to get into LTDs and Ghost LTDs and how much they made.
Right.
But if you had high-end meta players, especially because the team of the week packs, the legend packs, they were 85 plus. They weren't 92, 93 plus like last year. So you were rarely. I mean, I didn't pull a Randall Cunningham piece all night.
Yeah.
And so people were just like confused about why the best players in the game went up, and it's like, okay, it's a buyback period.
Right.
If those cards aren't directly involved within presence, they're gonna go up in price. It wasn't like people were saying like, why did Elway go from 1.5 to 3 mil? I'm like, well, he's pretty much an LTD. There's no more supply, and well, people are gonna want to build their team. So
right.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. People still, I was still getting comments on YouTube videos saying the market didn't crash, right? Because their high-end players went up, right? They were wondering why Julius Peppers was 700K and he was 600K. It's like, what? There was no market crash. I'm like,
yeah.
All right. I didn't even really want to respond anymore, but
right. Yeah, that was the. I mean, guys, when we say market crash, we're talking market as a whole, not the high sought after players, right?
I think maybe going into next year, I'm gonna actually target maybe some high-end players that I think aren't involved in presence. If there is a Team Diamond Master that is very good, still in December, I might actually have to throw in, some coins into that. So
right.
It wouldn't be a bad idea, especially if they go up and just get rid of them. Because like, I don't know, but if you like saw like what Gutbox was talking about as well, but, like things were just getting bought up for way too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really understand. I'm not really into that stuff. But, like I saw people like literally showing me like they sold some 94s for like 500K. I was like,
what? Right.
It's just the influx of coins. So everyone's.
The
thing is, this year too is with the TVP. It was so easy to liquidate your players.
Yes,
into
and turn into cash. Right.
Get coins, and like when you hear, right, you probably heard people like, oh, you should buy your team on Christmas, but. If you didn't have a team and you were buying like the high meta guys, you were overpaying. They've already come back down in price because there's not as much demand anymore.
Right.
So
there was also a good platinum bundle right before Christmas.
That's true. Yeah.
Let's flood everybody with 2 million coins out of the gate. Not a bad move there.
Yep.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Okay. So notes for Easter, right? High end players could go up during Easter, right? High end non-egg specific. Right,
Yeah,
I imagine we'll get the same. Right, we'll probably get. It won't be Team of the Week. It'll be whatever programs are out.
Team of the Year or whatever.
Well, definitely Ultimate Legends. I don't think I'm going to target. Right, maybe pieces of though. Right, because a lot of people will probably end up pulling high end Ultimate Legend pieces. Right, but if there's a new like 98, 99 Vic out there, I might want to load up on his 93s. Because the Ultimate Legend is going to work the same way, or their power ups, and just load up and minimum risk. That'll be very, very interesting going forward. I already can't wait. Yeah,
it's definitely, I think I had it yesterday where I was sitting there, I'm like, damn, zero chill presence. It's over. I gotta wait 3 months till Easter till I get that high again where it's like, bro, the week, like few weeks leading up, gathering your presents, and then
it's been awesome.
It's fun.
It's oh man, it's so fun. It's like now it's like, dang, I gotta go back to getting excited for Team of the Week content and like
right. Well, at least this week. Go ahead.
I was gonna say like at least we kind of know now that like we got the right amount. So like with Easter eggs, I'm gonna go to like just under 1,000 again.
So are we sure? Because I know Fritzy had over 1,000, right? Didn't he go all in?
Oh, he stopped at 999.
Oh, that idiot. I thought he was tightening the bullet and going over 1,000. Damn it, Fritzy. I thought he was going to let us know. I'm going to text him later, that asshole. I thought he was going to go over 1,000 and find out if it worked.
We needed to have someone sacrifice and go to like 1,500.
I didn't hear any complaints, though. I didn't see any complaints that people were locked out.
The only thing that locked people out was the generate best lineup glitch. That happened.
I have heard that. Yes,
they're still out. There, I have a few friends. Alvin, if he's in here in the chat, he is. If you generated your best lineup from the hours, it was like the first. It felt like the first few hours. You still can't get them on. That was actually a glitch. I think in the beginning of the year.
It was, yes.
Too. So, you'll eventually get back in, but again, it's like there's barely anybody working in EA right now. So hopefully, look, all I want is for those people to get back in, like give them a few days before the TVP goes away, so they don't lose all their value on their presence and stuff.
Right.
That's like my only worry is like, damn, they don't get in until like next Thursday and they just get screwed out of so much. So hopefully it gets resolved soon, because it shouldn't be that hard of a thing to fix. They've done it before, so
I'm wondering if it has something to do with the server maintenance tomorrow.
Hopefully,
we'll see.
For nice surprise though, this week Zero Chill Part 3 came out today. Zero Chill Part 4 we're assuming on Thursday.
Love that.
Right, full week of content. Full week of content.
I like the content they've dropped. I've liked. We're gonna have 4 parts plus ghosts. I think that was a good amount of content. The stocking stuffers. Yes, I would have liked the stocking stuffers.
I love the stocking stuffer content
but,
from last year.
That's the beside the point. It's still like because like last year we got 4 parts, but I don't think it was full 4 parts, was it?
No, I think those were one of the parts last year.
I think we got No, we only got one part though. It was more preloaded last year before Christmas, and then we only got one drop after. We did get those. We did get the LTDs, I guess you could say, in packs that were spread out over the week after.
Oh
Christmas, we only had 2 of the LTDs this year, so it felt like the content was a little extended. But I would have liked a little bit more before. But yeah, I love this week. This now feels like a Zero Chill week. We're getting 2 Zero Chill drops, and we're getting cards today, and like tomorrow we're getting more reveals. So that'll be
Yeah, it's nonstop, really cool. Right? It feels like we're just nonstop on the go. And great part for us, if the servers had work and you invested, like you said, buying those stocking stuffers for 80K, or even just flat out 92s for 60K, like they were on Christmas morning. Man, today you made
really
some coins.
Crossing my fingers, so like there's gonna be a little window to get stocking stuffers at I would even take them at 135 because I think there's gonna be a lot less in supply.
I get afraid of the last drop though. So typically every time usually we only have 3 parts, right? So it's different for a 4-part, but usually part 1 comes out, everything gets flooded, prices tank out, buy them up. Part 2, people have amnesia that we're doing this again next Thursday. Thursday hits, prices skyrocket, but then by part 3, people are like, oh, well, I don't care anymore, and the prices stay stagnant.
The only reason I say it's just like the stocking stuffers, the sets are usually very good to get cheap trading. You need 5 of them. And it's not like stocking stuffers are super, super easy to pack. So they fly off the market if you want to do sets. I see a comment. You want to talk about I would love to talk about the Cromartie investments. Ghost LTDs in general, if you guys are unaware, LTDs, just like those high-end meta cards, are some of the best things you can take into what I call a market crash, but a buy team period, because even the meta cards still have supply from some packs. LTDs, they don't. So they go out and almost, we can go through a bunch of LTs. I had the Forrest Buckner, 400K to 750. Marvin Harrison, 450, got all the way up to 800K. Alex Kappa, 400 to 650. Kenny Walker went from, I'm going to go through my numbers because I did take the time to go out. 18 Kenny Walkers bought at a 435 average, 432 average, sold for a 740.
Oh my God.
Average. 10 Patty Mahomes bought at a 515 average, sold at an 880 average. And then 28 Cromartie's bought at a 645 average, sold at a 980 average.
Oof. All right, you can't be jealous that I got those bonus packs. You made
hey, that was hard work, man. I made like 13, 14 after tax. I did the same thing last Christmas with did I talk about it on the last podcast? Devontae Adams, Parsons, Tebow.
I think so. Yeah.
It's just, and I'm gonna do the same thing for Easter.
I just got scared. I was gonna buy it. I just got scared of the how expensive Cromartie was for a little while.
I
got a little worried. I was like, is he really going to go that much more? But he did. He really did.
It's the perfect example of fading the public. If you go, the general person would go into a market crash and say, okay, these players are going to drop. Where it's it's the exact opposite. And that's why it works. It also works too because it is an expensive investment.
My biggest worry, though, they were going to be the presents. My worry was they're the presents. As soon as I saw that globe, like the snow globe come out of the Mahomes party, I was like, are they gonna be
just reload them?
Mahomes was the unfinished business. Like that was one of our predictions last week. So I was like, what if those happen and then they dropped 500K? And
my only thing was I feel like if they were gonna drop, if they're gonna re-release the Ghost LTDs as presents, that'd be weird. They never usually re-release LTDs.
Right.
I think they would have done 3. They would have done why would they just leave Kenny Walker out? That didn't make sense to me. So.
So do we think that now these market, because everybody asked, should I sell my team? We all kept saying no. Maybe on the market crash days, sell on that day because they're already back down. Yeah. Right. They already came. Alex Kappa's 430 right now. I just saw him. I just looked at him.
No, yeah, you should have sold. I sold all my. I literally got rid of all mine the night of Christmas. I had a few left over on Monday. My thing was, I wanted to get rid of them before they revealed Zero Chill Part 3 because I had a feeling, right, if they just release like let's say Bo Jackson, we got running back Bo Jackson.
Yeah.
Kenneth Walker would go right back down to 450.
Yeah.
So I will say with the whole team selling thing. I mean, shoot, I don't know if this was a topic we were going to talk about. I guess kind of, but this is probably of course, yesterday was better. The day before was better. This is the probably peak time because we do have TVPs going away in I think it's 8 days.
Yeah. Yep.
If you want, and I do think it's tough, man. I do think you should sell the majority of your team because training is gonna go. I think it goes down to 2 and 2.5. We're gonna have no rerolls except for Campus Hero Part 2 when the TVPs go away. So like it's gonna be a hard time to me like seeing some players hold their value at like 6 and 6.5 and 7 per.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like you have to sell.
There has to be something that like would come out, but like I don't see like from the schedule last year. I don't like. Yeah, Campus Heroes was the only thing until playoffs.
Training, even without TVPs last year, training crashed when Campus Hero 2 came out because I think it was the Bow Nose reroll got removed. And that was a very popular reroll.
Yeah,
but
it was.
I like if you do want to sell your team, I hate saying this. It's like buy your team, sell your team, buy your team, sell your team. But the TVP market crash is going to be big because it's going to go down and it's going to stay down.
Right.
So your
for a
cards,
while.
I can't tell you specific cards. Like there's probably going to be some weird cards in the meta that stay expensive, but I think a lot of cards are just going to like drop 100K, 150K just because of training.
Remember, we're also probably only 2 weeks away from 95 Reduxes coming out.
Yeah, that's true. They seem to be now when we get overall upgrades, they redux the next lowest.
Yeah,
lowest
and then a week after that, TVPs will come back, which means the Reduxes will be cheap again.
Exactly. So
it's a weird cycle this year. It's not weird. It was tough to recognize, right? Like we know it now, right? Like as soon as we see a 96, okay, in about a week we're gonna see 95 Reduxes. A week after that, TVPs will be back. But I think you're right. I think if you want to sell off your team now, which is why I still love my majority BND and LTD team. It is unfailable, right? It is unfailable.
You still have a 90 something overall team, like 92.
Yeah, the 92
right?
overall squad, only because I sold off Richard Sherman for 1 million fucking coins. Because that's insanity, right? Especially the amount of corners we got right now. If you think that you need Richard Sherman to win a game, you are full of shit. You are still gonna lose, right? I don't care who you have. It's the same. They're the same. I have Carmichael on one end. I have who do I have? I have Carmichael. I still have. I put Slay back in because Slay plays great. It's as long as you have deep out KO and pick artists. I don't care who you have in there. They're the same player. I went with Carmichael, big play Slay, Night Train lane. I did keep Megatron. I put Megatron at safety. That's that, and that's it. So who do I have? I have Megatron that's not limited or BND. I did keep him making Fitzpatrick because he plays great down in the box. Him and Sean Taylor are great in the box. So I did. The only guy that I really paid a ton for was Bruce Smith. But favorite player of all time, so I'm going for it. Yeah, I mean, honest man, the LTDs when TVPs are out are typically very, very cheap. Right? I'm getting these cards at 50 to 80 coin rentals. I never have to worry about them again. So then even when I'm done, or they pop off for some psycho reason, right? I can't tell. Who did I sell? I had some of the linemen too this past week that I was going to keep. Some of the all Madden linemen. I had Kelsey and the left guard. I forget his name at the moment. And I was like, cool, new guys. And then I looked, I'm like, he's 800,000 coins. Are you kidding me? I'm like, goodbye. You're out. I'm not keeping a 94 for 800,000 coins. When my 93 played great on his own. I got him because he'd saved me 1 AP that I didn't really need anyway. Yeah, Larry Allen. Thank you, guys. Larry Allen. Larry Allen was 800,000 coins. Like, I can't keep you. That's insanity.
No,
Richard Sherman's
no
$1 million. No way.
All Madden, man.
Right.
We thought we were getting some sort of all Madden present, but
we did.
All Maddens.
I did get a couple. I did get a 94 Justin Tucker. All Madden.
Yeah,
one of my presents.
I got 388 plus all Madden. I got 188, 289 in all my presents. So
yeah, I think they're in the medium one. So
I could see why some all Madden cards at specific positions went up.
Right. Yeah. For training right now, what do you? All right. So before TVPs go away, outside of selling your team, because I know we still like to play it. I'm not going to sell off my team. I'm going to keep who I have.
At this,
what do we? I mean, do you want the binder at 0 essentially, and just roll TVPs before they're gone? Liquidate, sell anything, because I'm selling everything over 6. Right? I think you guys are in the same boat. Anything over 6 training's gone. That includes 90s, pretty much 90s and up. 80, actually 88s and up minus 89s, because those are still at 5.5 for some reason. So if you need training, 89s are golden. And then what are we doing? Just gonna roll? I mean, I have no need for anything else after this. I think I want to capitalize. Probably this Saturday will be the last time I'm gonna have a really good shot at rolling stuff. These legends on Saturday.
That's what I'm doing. I'm just dumping like you said, anything under 6. I'm pretty much just quick selling and going into TVPs, and everything above, like around 6 or above, I'm selling it. That's it. Like I'm keeping all my my golds I'm accumulating, like my 78, 79s, and 80s and 81s. Like all those harvest cards are just sitting in a binder for a few weeks, like Joe was saying earlier in the show. But other than that, just like rolling TVPs. I'm still messing around with those 0 chill packs. I love them.
The 90 plus ones aren't bad, bro. I pull a lot of good. I actually get fire out of those.
I went 20 straight packs getting 90 overall.
Oh my God.
I am done with those things. My first ever 20 were all 2090s. I was like, nope, I'm good.
So
passing one of those 0 chill packs.
Funny story though, real quick. Last night before I got off, I was like, I got 20,000 training. I'm like, I'll just roll one of these 94 ghost. Just one roll. I'm like, okay, we're good. We can go to bed now. All right, so we're gonna roll TVPs, right? Or just liquidate right now, right?
I'm the same way as Adam. I will say I'm prioritizing liquidating these next 3 to 4 days, and then anything I have left over, I will roll the TVP. Although I will roll some TVPs on stream, but prioritizing liquidating, then it's like it gets down to my day's really Friday because I want to get the 2 LTDs, but I guess it might leak into Saturday. Yeah, anything I have left over that I'm actually anything above 5.5 per. Now I'm prioritizing again the higher guys right now. So it's me more like 5.5 per later in the week. But to me, I only want to roll the TVP if it's like under 4.7, 4.8. Okay. I am stingy. Yeah. I'm just not the biggest fan of the TVP unless I'm streaming.
I get it. Mm-hmm.
So I'd rather just liquidate the coins through lazy selling, and then like I said, anything left over, which I think I'm going to have like pretty much every 86, 87, and 88, or 86, 87, 89. I'm probably going to quick sell.
Okay.
But yeah, anything left over, I'll roll the TVP. I do want to, like you said, I want to get my binder pretty much fully liquid except for 80, 81s. Pretty much by Saturday night. It's going to be actually from Sunday until Thursday. It's going to be very boring. I don't think I'm going to log on. I'm barely going to log on.
Oh man, I got lots to do. I can't wait.
Yeah.
So is there anything that you guys, knowing that TVPs are going away, and I almost don't even want to bring this up because I feel like this is like an inside track, but that's what the show is about, so get lucky. Before TVPs go away, I know we've talked about hoping for an exchange set for TVPs. Not TVPs, I'm sorry, strat items. You do not have an exchange for golds yet. There are now a lot of gold strat items. And last time TVPs went away, golds had went to like 300,000 coins and purples went up to like 120. Right, they're gone after that.
Golds, especially the golds, because you legit can't get them unless you pull it from that strategy item pack.
Yeah.
That's it.
Do you think? Yeah, right. Yeah, the golds, there's no way. With no exchange set, you have no shot at it. So unless they put that in, these cards could skyrocket again. Are you going to invest in some of these and load up?
I'm not gonna go on my way to buy the cards. I'm gonna just roll from now until the TVP goes away. I'm saving I'm exchanging up to purple. I'm just holding my purple and gold until next season or whatever. Whatever things happen. But I'm not going to go on my way to like buy just because is there even a lot on the block? I don't even know. There
is, there's a handful. They usually sit around 130. When they quick stuff 110, they get bought up at like 130.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing as Adam. I was gonna buy, but if I have any that I pull, I'll probably end up keeping.
Right now.
Because they all went up.
They did. They were well over 200,000 last time. Some I don't know about. Like I just pulled it up real quick. The cheapest one on there, 123, but it's a Cardinals. I'm sure there's 8 people out there maybe using a Cardinals team, right? Same with like Panthers and Rams, Commanders,
like the rare ones.
Yeah,
good ones.
You get like Eagles, Cowboys, Raiders. You know what I mean? Like those are even them. Like Raiders are at 140. Like nobody cares about these right now.
Dude, it kind of sucks. They killed theme teams a little bit with the whole legend thing.
Yeah, except legends are so damn expensive though. So it's a trade-off.
Yeah,
Unless you go an all limited legend team, it gets really, really tough.
I miss theme teams being
a
little bit
we'll see. I might no, I say that I might, except that I have 15 million quick sells, 15 million coins in quick sells in strats right now, just in golds and purples. So I'm probably just sit my happy ass down and just hopefully this turns into like 25 instead of 15.
It probably will.
Yeah, it could, right? I mean, but that means I have 500 cards to sell, and I need to hire some 10-year-old to come do that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Another thing, make sure you get your team affinity done before TVP goes away.
Very good point.
I think again, maybe it doesn't go up too much, but I assume team builders might be a little bit more expensive to build those 88 or those you need 88s to the 92s.
Yeah.
I would look into getting that done because they're coming out of those TVPs. So
yeah, it's a good point. If you are gonna roll TVPs this week, I built Hertz yesterday just from rolling TVPs. I pulled 392s. I'm like, to me that's free, right? I spent 24,000 training, and there's Jalen Hurts. You know, quick 500K and we're out. So yeah, definitely smart. Don't miss out on those.
Yeah, I got all my collectibles for that, and I'll just have to do the last one before the 99, and then we'll be good.
Right. Okay, let's see. All right, other plans moving forward.
Another thing that people mentioned, Matthew Berry set's worth it. I don't think the set's worth it. I want to buy Matthew Berry cards just to sell when it gets announced, but the set will definitely not be worth it. There's just no way it could be.
Wait until the TVP goes away to at least start buying those, because those cards really aren't gonna have much value. They
those
really
should
don't
be
have much
coming
value
soon, right? There's only 2 more weeks regular season.
Yeah, so what it will be? You know what I think? You know what I think they drop it? I think they drop it with Team of the Year.
Yep, that's what I was gonna say.
I think they drop it with Team of the Year.
It'll be a Matthew Berry Team of the Year card.
Which is
maybe like a Matthew Berry.
Like 5 weeks away, right? That's 5 weeks away because that's the week before the Super Bowl, isn't it? It's in that break week.
Maybe I got Team of the Year last year came out on.
It's either a week or 2 weeks away. No, it's
Super Bowl was on Valentine's Day, so
Team of the Year came out January last year.
20 what?
January 25th.
Okay, so 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks before.
Because Team of the Week does drop on like it's like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I think they dropped it this past year.
Yeah.
Either Tuesday,
on my
Wednesday.
calendar says provides 28 96 overalls and 1 97 overall LTD Team of the Year card.
Okay.
It was the 25th.
That could be the. Oh no, Matthew Berry cards. Is it no? It just didn't tell us overall, did it?
We don't know. We have no idea what it is. We don't know if it's gonna
if
be
it's a 97, that's gonna be.
It's not gonna be. It can't be a 99 unless it comes out after the Super Bowl.
Right.
What it's gonna be. Oh, and there's gonna be more Matthew Berry cards. It's gonna be like 93 and 94 rated.
The set won't be worth it. There's no way the set.
There's no way this.
How many cards is it total?
Right now it's like I think there's like 7 or 8. I have like the list.
So it's what it's gonna get to like 11 or
12 cards. Well, I mean, if you got them cheap for like let's say like 40,000, which some of them are more expensive, right? They're gonna be 93s
right now. Still.
Right.
It's what it'd be what 389.
Oh, God, yeah. I think this put in the chat. It's like a 700,000 coin card. Who the hell?
I did the math the other day in my stream.
And
the ones we have so far, it's at 698. That's how much it would have cost us at the current market value. And that was not including the next couple.
It's a million coin card. Million coin set.
There's no card in the game that's gonna be worth a million cards, like other than the Elway, but it's not gonna be like an Elway.
Right.
But even if you get a couple back, I mean, it would just be training. The cards would be. I mean, I guess there will be 93. Maybe what this should be.
But the move would be probably to sell those cards like the day before when it gets announced, and then people will just are dumb and buy.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Sell on hype. Sell on hype for Matthew Berry cards, 100%.
Yeah. So that's what you can do to make coins. I don't think the set will be worth it.
Yeah, that's a really good point.
Maybe they give you like some Team of the Years in the set too.
Who knows?
We'll see. Yeah.
But I just can't see the set being worth a million coins.
Right. I'm with you on that.
But I'm down to buy. My plan was to buy them all up and then sell them on hype.
Yeah, always selling hype. Yeah.
So
I like it. So coming up, we do have there's 2 more regular season weeks. Playoff promo could start the final week of the regular season, but it still gives us at least a week of nothing going on. Seems like a good fit for a small program.
Usually, hold up. Small program.
Yeah.
There's usually it's been Team Diamonds too. It gets put in middle of January.
That's what I was gonna bring up.
Team Diamonds too, man. It's a lot of. I remember Team Diamonds 2 last year. I don't know if you guys remember.
But,
there was a lot of cards.
Oh wait, sorry. Team Diamonds didn't come with the collectible, right?
It could this time.
Oh, but can.
Well, no, because it's still got to be a 99.
99.
So I kind of think Team Diamonds 2 are pushed after the Super Bowl to get that last token. I think that champion might be how we get, and I'm going to be sick, right?
Ooh.
I don't want to do that set for one stupid Team Affinity token to get this last 99 card. It's going to be gross. That might be, God, I hope it's not. I hope it's like just, oh man, I don't want to talk about it. I don't even know anymore. I give up. You know how expensive that'll be?
No.
But
Yeah,
with the market crash coming, with PvPs going away, if Team Diamond 2s come out, talk about a way to spice up the market that would be dead.
I don't think they would make the last token for Team Diamonds 2. That's for the Team Affinity. I don't think they do it.
I would hope not.
No, I hope not.
But what's
Team
after
Builder?
that?
What? Well, Team Builders 3 last year dropped. It was a huge. It was like the best week of content ever. We had.
I remember that. Yeah.
We had Team Builders 3 on Wednesday or no Thursday. We had Team Builders 3 on Thursday.
Honors on Friday.
We had the Gridiron Guardians 2 on Friday and Ultimate Legends on Saturday. That was in middle of February. So I think that might be.
And
that
also
would be
the honors.
That-
Honor
that-
cards were still going out.
That makes sense.
honors cards were that week.
That makes sense. Kick
that
off MUT
makes-
season like with a
Yeah,
boom.
that was. I remember that week of content, seeing that on the content schedule, like 3 back to back things. That was awesome to see. I remember that.
And we also got season 3 coming very soon too, right? Well,
yeah, I
right.
think was it.
But, you know,
It's a weird day.
it was a weird day.
They
You know what,
changed it
did
last
that
time. They
before,
changed
though.
it. Yeah.
They did last time, yeah, they did. They changed the date, like they changed up like how many more hours or like how many more days were left.
Yeah. They pushed it out a day or something to have it line up with a normal day because this says 15 days, 15 and a half days. God, that's so far away. Even the competitive pass still 12 more days. Just blah.
I personally didn't like the comp. I know they had to add it because like they were going.
I get
away,
it, yeah.
But like it just kind of like, I was just looking forward to like unloading all these things while I'm off still before.
I don't hate that I loaded up on a gazillion Campus Hero 80s out of those stupid small packs. That was a Campus Hero simulator for me. I think I hold those just in. I don't anticipate them maybe going into the Campus Hero set 2 pack, but they very well could.
It could.
Right? It could be like, even if it's just like, whatever, 1580s to make an 89 Campus Hero that you then put in to get a 96 Campus Hero. I could see that definitely being the case, but those I'm going to, all the Campus Hero ones, whatever, you know what I mean? They're at 87s are at 5.5 right now. If I hold, I hold. I'm not worried about losing out on them. It's one program I'm going to hold off on, right? We'll see.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't blame you for that.
Yeah, we'll hold that. I don't even know what else they could drop out. Like, I don't know. I mean, do we think we get any more AKA or all Madden sets?
I think all Madden will come back again.
We need something on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday because we'd have no AKAs in a while. And this is more for after Team of the Week goes away. We need something Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. But this next this after Thursday, it's gonna be a little dry. But the usually the months of January and February are very good for content. We get the playoff promo, Campus Hero 2, Team Diamonds 2 usually falls in there. Then we got Team of the Year, then Super Bowl. Ultimate Legends, all that stuff. So the next 2 months will be
Easter.
good.
Yeah, between now and Easter, it's usually pretty busy.
It's usually pretty good. It's usually pretty good. So
we'll see. Stuff to look forward to. Any other questions y'all we didn't cover yet today?
We got through.
That was fun.
We got through everything. It's hard. All the stuff that we wish we probably should have done. We could have definitely done like an emergency podcast, maybe like Saturday. I don't know if anyone could have done like Friday or Saturday,
right?
Christmas, but it's like everything's now behind us. So there's not too much to talk about to do in the future. So
we can plan that to make sure, like for Easter, we have like an emergency show on that Saturday night to prep it up.
Yeah, going like a Tuesday, we just push it to like a Friday or something.
Right,
right before.
So
there was a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, special stream. Hashtag special stream.
Damn.
I like it. All right, cool. All right. I don't see anything else popping out in the chat other than the normal make rights question mark. We don't work for them, homie. We have no idea. We'll be on Twitter just as much as you are, checking to see what if anything comes out, or if they just ban everybody and delete the game, and we'll see y'all next year, which is also a possibility at this point. But gentlemen, as always, I appreciate you.
Sure.
I'm gonna stay on for a little bit. I know Joe. I think you're getting ready to go hop on
Yeah,
stream
I gotta-
also.
Yes,
I
sir.
gotta eat some food. I got a little 30-minute pit stop, and we're hopping back on.
Right on. I'm gonna stay on. I got some liquidating to do. And we'll hang. I'm gonna hang out for a bit. I might even go back and do some more zero chill and get some more free packs. Now I can just reset that and keep going. Might hit it up. But yeah, as always, guys, appreciate the hell out of you. I will see you. I'm sure I'll talk to you guys again tomorrow. We'll see what shakes out.
Sounds good. All right, everybody.
All right, guys. Have a good night.
Yes.
All right, peeps. All right, now y'all just got me for a while. Let me stop that.